The liver is responsible for over 500 functions in the body. It processes and breaks down waste products, toxins, nutrients from your food, and even medications, so that your body can use the good components and get rid of the bad things. But there are many common things that can seriously damage the liver over time. For example, too much sugar and alcohol consumption can overload the liver, leading to the buildup of fatty deposits. Medications, while sometimes necessary, can also overload the liver as it processes them. Heavy drinkers, smokers, overweight people, diabetics, those who rely heavily on medications, and older adults are more likely to experience liver problems than others. But how can you tell if you have liver disease? Often, there aren't any clear warning signs in the early stages. But as the liver function declines, you might experience some changes in your body. One common symptom is fatigue, that persistent feeling of being drained even after getting enough sleep. You might also notice unexplained weight loss, even though your eating habits haven't changed. Additionally, some people develop a general feeling of being unwell, a lack of energy, and zest for life. In some cases, the skin and whites of the eyes take on a yellowish tint, medically known as jaundice. Your urine might also become darker than usual, while your stool might lighten in color. In severe situations, there can be swelling in the abdomen or even confusion. Now, it's important to remember that these symptoms can be caused by other health issues as well. If you're experiencing any of these, it's crucial to consult a doctor to get a proper diagnosis. Now let's learn about some of the best foods you can eat to improve your liver's function. These foods can effectively prevent liver damage, help it recover and break down and process nutrients more efficiently, and even potentially reduce fatty deposits. So watch till the end and let's begin. Number 1. Garlic. A small-scale study was conducted in 2020 involving 89 people who had non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. It showed that people who took about 800 milligrams of garlic powder every day for 15 weeks noticed significant reductions in triglycerides, LDL, or bad cholesterol, and certain liver enzymes that are usually high in liver disease. Plus, they also noticed reductions in HbA1c, a marker of blood sugar. In other words, it means that garlic has blood sugar regulating effects, which may even reduce the risk of liver disease in diabetes patients too. Another study conducted in China during the period 2003 to 2010 showed that people who consumed raw garlic twice or more per week had a significantly lower risk of developing liver cancer compared to those who consumed raw garlic less often. The magic ingredient in garlic seems to be its sulfur-containing compounds, particularly allicin. These compounds are thought to have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties that might benefit the liver. So, how can you incorporate garlic into your diet for liver health? Fresh garlic is ideal, as crushing or chopping it triggers the production of allicin. You can add it to cooked dishes or even swallow a clove whole with water. Some people find this easier on their stomachs. The recommended daily intake for liver health is generally around 2 to 4 grams of fresh garlic, which translates to roughly 1 to 2 cloves. However, it's important to be aware of potential interactions. Garlic can act as a blood thinner, so people taking blood-thinning medications should consult their doctor before increasing garlic intake. Additionally, those with certain stomach conditions or undergoing surgery might need to be cautious about consuming large amounts of garlic. And be sure to watch our video about many common mistakes that many people make while using garlic. Number 2. Olive oil. According to a 2018 study, extra virgin olive oil has significant liver protective effects. The study showed that olive oil can effectively reduce liver fat and liver inflammation, protect liver cells from damage, and may even improve insulin resistance, which is an important factor in the development of fatty liver disease. Extra virgin olive oil is loaded with healthy fats called monounsaturated fatty acids, especially oleic acid, which are mainly responsible for its liver protective effects. Extra virgin olive oil must be your preferred choice due to its higher content of beneficial antioxidants. You can use it for cooking at low to medium heat, drizzle it on salads, or even use it for dipping bread. Most health experts recommend aiming for 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil per day. Focus on replacing the unhealthier kinds of fats and cooking oils in your diet with olive oil, rather than just adding it to your diet. Number 3. Avocados. They contain both monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fatty acids, which, according to studies, can effectively reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the liver. In fact, a 2015 study suggested that avocados might also help reduce fat in the liver. It may even help lower blood glucose and lipid levels, two of the most significant aspects of liver health. Studies also show that avocados, especially when combined with other healthy fats, might help lower blood lipid levels and potentially prevent liver damage in people with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So, how can you incorporate avocados into your diet for liver health? The beauty of avocados is their versatility. You can enjoy them in guacamole, sliced on toast, blended into smoothies, or even eaten plain. There's no single recommended daily intake of avocados specifically for liver health. However, a healthy portion is typically considered to be half of an avocado. Remember, avocados are higher in calories, so moderation is key. It's also important to consider potential interactions. While generally safe, avocados contain potassium. People with certain kidney conditions or those taking medications that can affect potassium levels should consult their doctor before significantly increasing avocado intake. Number 4. Turmeric. Turmeric is among the most effective natural remedies that have been extensively studied for its powerful antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and even anti-cancer properties. And that also holds true for liver health. In fact, a study was conducted in 2016 involving patients with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Participants were given either 500 milligrams of curcumin supplements or a matched placebo every day for 8 weeks. By the end of the study, experts observed that the curcumin group's liver fat content was reduced by up to 78.9%, compared to a 27.5% improvement in the placebo group. Not just that, they also noticed significant reductions in total cholesterol, LDL cholesterol, triglycerides, AST, ALT, and average blood sugar levels, all of which are closely related to several liver-related conditions. To use turmeric for liver health, you can take ground turmeric and add it to your curries, stir-fries, or even smoothies. And be sure to add just a pinch of black pepper powder to enhance the absorption of curcumin by the body. Another option is taking turmeric or curcumin supplements, but it's important to discuss this with your doctor first, as they come in different dosages and can interact with certain medications. The ideal daily intake of turmeric for liver health isn't definitively established. However, studies suggest that dosages between 500 milligrams to 1 gram per day might be beneficial. Pregnant and breastfeeding women should avoid taking curcumin supplements altogether. Plus, turmeric might interact with blood thinners and certain medications for diabetes, heartburn, or stomach acid. So be sure to ask your doctor if you have any of these health conditions. Number 5. Ginseng. Ginseng has been traditionally used for centuries for many of its potential benefits, especially for liver health. And many modern studies do support these benefits. Many test tube and animal studies have shown that ginseng possesses antioxidant properties that may help protect the liver from damage caused by viruses, toxins, and even alcohol. Plus, it may even promote the regeneration of liver cells after surgery or liver transplant. A 2020 review study investigated the effects of ginseng on the liver and found that it may be very helpful in regulating liver function, preventing liver damage due to toxins and chemicals, and even in the treatment of hepatitis, liver cirrhosis, and fibrosis, and supports recovery after a liver transplant. When it comes to ginseng, the dosage can vary depending on the form and the individual. For ginseng root, a common recommendation is about 0.5 to 2 grams daily, taken as a tea or chewed. To know more about ginseng tea, its benefits, potential side effects, and how to make it, watch this video on our channel. For ginseng powder, which is more concentrated, the typical dose is around 100 to 300 milligrams per day. Ginseng supplements often come in standardized doses, with typical recommendations ranging from 200 to 400 milligrams per day. It's important to note that these are general guidelines, and individual responses to ginseng can vary. Some people may be more sensitive to its effects and may need lower doses. Additionally, it's always a good idea to consult with a healthcare provider before starting any new supplement, especially if you have liver health concerns or are taking medications, as ginseng can interact with certain drugs. Number 6. Ginger. A 12-week study involving 46 people with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease found that those who took 1,500 milligrams of ginger powder daily experienced significant reductions in ALT levels, which is a marker of liver damage, total and LDL cholesterol, fasting blood sugar, and an inflammatory marker called C-reactive protein. Gingerols and shogaols, which are ginger's key compounds, are believed to be responsible for these potential effects. This anti-inflammatory property may help protect the liver from cellular damage and potentially aid in overall liver health. Additionally, ginger may help shield the liver from toxins like alcohol. You can enjoy it fresh, grated, or chopped in stir-fries, marinades, or even as simple as a cup of ginger tea. Ginger powder is another convenient option for adding it to dishes. There isn't a single recommended daily intake of ginger specifically for liver health, and individual responses to ginger may vary. However, studies suggest that dosages between 1 to 2 grams, which is around a teaspoon of fresh ginger, or a half teaspoon of ginger powder per day, might be beneficial. While generally safe, ginger can act as a blood thinner. So consult your doctor before significantly increasing your ginger intake if you're on such medication. Here are some additional tips to consider. Number 1. Avoid consuming too much sugar. It directly contributes to the accumulation of fat around the liver and makes you gain weight, especially if you're not leading an active lifestyle. Number 2. Avoid smoking and alcohol. The chemicals and toxins in these things directly interact with the liver and overwhelm it while it tries to break them down. This can create inflammation in the liver and may even damage liver cells. Number 3. Maintain a healthy weight with a balanced diet and exercise. Exercise not only helps to remove the fat that's around your tummy, but also the one that's around your liver. As for diet, limit carbs, especially refined carbs, and include more fiber and protein in your diet, with a touch of healthy fats, of course. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to support our mission to help improve your health. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.